Hello and welcome to your Newsmax Now update. I'm John Bachman. Investigators are still looking into that deadly train crash in the Bronx. Today, workers used cranes to remove some of the wreckage while the NTSB tries to determine exactly what caused that commuter train to derail. A total of 4 people have died. 60 others were injured, including Joel Zaritsky, who was treated at a local hospital and released.
There was a lot of smoke. There was a lot of dirt and a lot of gravel going around. I looked down and I realized that my hand and my arm was all blood. And then you have to start saying to yourself, whose blood is it?
Now, until the tracks are cleared and repaired, about 26,000 commuters will have to use shuttle buses and subways to get to work in the New York City metro area. NTSB investigators say it could take up to a week to determine the exact cause of that crash, but one area of focus will certainly be the train's speed.
A curve like this has a speed limit. The speed limit was 30 miles an hour. At that speed, there should be no problem navigating the curve.
Meanwhile, the White House says it has fixed most of the problems with Healthcaregov. The Obama administration says the website can now handle up to 50,000 users at one time. The website launched in October, and as everyone has heard, it has continually crashed as people tried to log on and shop for government insurance. But today, people also reported some problems, which raises even more questions about the stability of the site, among other questions as well. Now, of course, today a lot of folks are talking about 60 Minutes from last night, more specifically a big announcement from Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos. Did you see this? Bezos tells CBS's Charlie Rose that they want to have drones deliver packages to people's houses by the year 2020. And get this, those packages could arrive in some areas in less than 30 minutes after an order is placed. Now, in order for the plan to work, Bezos says they will have to get approval from the FAA.
These are effectively drones, but there's no reason that they can't be used as delivery vehicles. I know this looks like science fiction. It's not. This is early. This is still years away. Drops the package.
Pretty cool, but some folks might consider it kind of creepy too. We'll see on that. And an important meeting at the Vatican today. Pope Francis meets with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu for about 30 minutes. The main topic of conversation, peace in the Middle East. Netanyahu's wife acted as an interpreter. The Israeli Prime Minister is in Italy for a 2-day visit, which also includes a meeting with Italian Premier Enrico Letta. And next up on your Newsmax Now update, a Newsmax exclusive with noted journalist Arnaud de Bourgroff, why he says Iran's quest for nukes will continue even after a recent pact with world powers, including the U.S. Plus, China sets its sights on the moon. A new spacecraft takes flight. So when do they want to have a human on the lunar landscape? Next. Welcome back. China launched its first ever extraterrestrial landing craft into orbit en route for the moon in the wee hours of Monday morning, in a major milestone for the communist nation's space program. President Xi Jinping has said he wants China to establish itself as a superpower, a space superpower. Chinese scientists have said that they could possibly send a human to the moon sometime after 2020. Still quite a ways off. During a Newsmax exclusive, we talked with noted journalist and director of the Transnational Threats Project at the Center for Strategic and International Studies, Arnaud de Bourgroff. He tells us that the White House's recently announced nuclear deal with Iran and other world powers won't change history.
And the Shah told me in 1973, we are going to become a nuclear power. It's inevitable. So there's nothing new about the mullahs wanting nuclear power. They started as soon as they took over.
I'm John Bachman. Now here's the Steve Malzberg Show live from New York.